speak to the rules of decorum. Thank you for laying those out.
I hate to ask you this, but since it's all been recorded.
Lance Gooden, 215 Elm Drive, Terrell, Texas, 75167.
Very much.
You know, last week you laid out the rules, and I think people were pretty civil. There were a few times when I noticed some council members cutting folks off. The senator was cut off. I thought that was kind of poor form. And I would just ask that perhaps we let these folks talk. I appreciate Councilman Archer's comments. I was eating lunch today at the Saltgrass, and a councilman was sitting with his back to me and didn't know that I was sitting there, and he was bragging to the table about how we're going to shut this thing down if the folks get out of hand. And my point in bringing that up is these people are passionate, they're upset, they're angry. And
we have a point of order on the floor.
We
have a point of order on the floor.
Yes, go ahead.
First of all, that is absolutely not what I said. Second of all,
I didn't say you say what.
I have the floor. Mr. Mayor, I'm pretty certain that these elected officials from the legislature don't allow this and where they serve, and we're not going to allow it here. And that comment was disrespectful, untrue. I would appreciate it. Please respect our decorum as we would respect yours if we were in the state capitol. Mr. Representative.
Mayor, I just want to add, we're here for the families of Forney tonight and all the country out there. We want to hear from them, and we want to stay with the topic. So it is out of order to start talking about a luncheon, someone there, someone's. So I'd like for us to stay with what we're talking about tonight, sir.
Mr. Mayor, what I said today was we're not going to allow a lot of chaos and boos and hisses tonight. That's what I said. The words "shut down" never came out of my mouth, Representative.
Yes.
Was that taken out of my time, or do I still have my time?
You can go ahead and every time.
So, Mr. Mayor, my point in bringing that up, and I didn't mean to embarrass anyone, which is why I didn't mention any names, is there's kind of this thought that the folks behind me are held to a higher standard than you all and myself. We're elected officials. We're expected to behave ourselves. If we're talking about a passionate issue, I think you could perhaps maybe give the folks here a little leeway every now and then. No one had to be hauled out last week. They were pretty well behaved. There were a few applause lines. And just like hearings in Austin, I've never seen anyone be hauled out or kicked out. We've never shut anything down. The only time we've ever cleared the gallery was when folks just wouldn't sit down and shut up. I don't think that'll happen here tonight, but I would ask that you all follow your own rules and respect these folks because they're upset. And please listen to them. And thank you very much. I enjoyed it today.
Thank you.
Representative.
Yes, sir.
Do you have a point of information and point of orders at the Capitol?
We follow Texas House rules.
So you
and
excuse me? So you do?
we have the Texas
Would you
House
call that
rules.
an interruption, or would you call that Robert's Rules of Order?
Being respectful now.
Let the guy talk.
Well,
Disrespectful now.
we had a really good meeting, excuse me right quick, we had a really good solid meeting last week, and I felt like, and I've spoken to several of the people out here, and they said yes. Several people have said, thank you, Mayor, for allowing us to come speak, and I don't think we've asked anything. And,
You know, I guess excuse me, Mr. Ringo.
I'm sorry, I apologize, I really wanted to just make a quick statement. And I felt like we were making progress with this. We've gone out, we have another meeting in a few nights from now, Thursday, out in the area. And we're happy to do these things. We're trying to give everyone an opportunity to speak, and I don't know, it doesn't seem to do either the council or the city of Mesquite or the residents of Kaufman County. Neither one of us seem to win when those things start happening. And all I've been trying to do is just say, as we continue to have dialogue, that it's easier for us to have it in a civil manner than shouting out and doing the things that's all I've asked for.
If I may.
Yes, sir, please.
You know, I had 3 minutes, and I would have been finished moments ago. And I would just ask that you extend the courtesy to these folks that I didn't get in my 3 minutes. And I appreciate you all. Look forward to having you discuss.
We didn't cut you off, and I'll just, Mayor, I think you've done a good job leading this meeting. But I do take offense to the idea that if we call a point of order or a point of information to have a civil meeting, that's somehow characterized as cutting people off. You did not enforce the 3-minute time rule at all last meeting. We allowed people to share their thoughts, and we'll do that again tonight.